Hi all, myself Disha Rathi. Welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to teach you about the Google Docs. So you might be aware about the Microsoft Word, and Google Docs is definitely the advanced version than the Microsoft Word. So to open the Docs, just simply type the docs.google.com, or simply you can just log into your Gmail account, and through the apps you can open the Google Docs. So to open a sheet, you will be having a blank template as well you can open, or you have a predefined template here as well. So I'll just go for the template gallery. Suppose this is a report, so just click on the report tab and boom. So see, you can see all the reports of the whatever you want to make. You can simply open from the Google Docs. So here you can just simply edit, so like that stuff. Okay, now if you want to change the name of it, so simply click here on the report and rename the whatever you want to. Suppose it's a test report. Okay, and this is the best part of the Google Docs, to have a heading, subheading. It index a kind of, you can simply you can see this index kind of view here. So this is a way you can edit the document. Now I'll show you all the features one by one. So now, how to insert headers and footers to the docs. So simply just type the docs.google.com. Sorry, it's a spreadsheet, it is opening. I don't want a spreadsheet, simply docs.google.com. okay, so click on the blank template, and this is a blank template you will be seeing. Now if you want to add some of the index like here, so simply click here, and simply instead of clicking on the normal text, click the heading 1. And in the heading 1, suppose you have to type the index 1, so like that. See, it will be here. So now if you wanna something heading 2, subtopic of that, so index 1.1, it will be the subheading of this. Again, if you want to add a subheading 3, simply click on the heading 3 and index 1.2, like that you can create. So again, now simple, whatever text you want to add before it, you can simply type whatever text you wanna. So in the index 1, okay, and this will be your the subheading 2, and this will be your subheading 3, like that. So the best feature of this document is like you can simply just drag and simply just click on this heading tab to move on. Suppose this heading, my subheading will be on the page number 3, suppose, and these 2 pages are for this. Now if you want to write a content here, so simply you can write whatever, insert the images, graphs, charts, whatever you want from all these tabs. Okay, so if I'll click the index 1.1, see, simply directly it is on the page number 3. okay, so this is how you can add the headings and the subheadings. Now to add the header, how to add the header. So to add the header, simply click on this header, double click here, you will see the header option here, different first page. If you want a different first page here, you can different check the box, or you can uncheck the box. So now click the options tab here, you can select the header format, page numbers, or remove header. Okay, so header format, page numbers, if you want to add, so you can add the position header or footer where you want to show the page numbers. Suppose on a header itself I want for page numbers, and simply click the apply. So see, on all the pages on header, your page numbers would be added. Okay, so these are the how this is a you can change the header. Now if you wanna type something different in a header, like in suppose my name, suppose documents. Okay, so this is a header format, so this will, you can see on all the pages at it is a header file. Okay, now simply I'll show you the different options. So header format. Okay, header inches from the top, you can increase the size as well, you can decrease the size as well. Suppose I want 0.10, so it automatically the size will be see this have alignment have been changed. So you can change the header format, footer format, whatever you want, you can apply the changes here. Okay, so this is how. Now simply if you want to add a footer or something like in your website name, so simply click on the double click on the last page here like this, and here you can see the footer option. Okay, so in this footer tab you can have the options like in footer format, page number same. So if you want to add something like here, so you can add www.abc.com. Okay, so this is my footer format, and automatically if I have created, I want to create a link, then that link will be here. So as in you can see in all footers that link have been came. Okay, so this is a perfect way to add in headers and footer like this. How to get the word count? So if you wanna count these words, how many words are here, so simply you just have one option here in a tools. Here is a word count is the option for you. So you can just click here, and pages number 3, total words are 46, total number of characters are this, characters excluding spaces is this. So if you want to display word count while typing, so just tick mark this option and click on the OK. So you can see on the bottom here, you can see the word count. If I'll write any word here, hello 1 2 3 4 like this, so see your word count is discounting the words, like how many total words I have typed here, one word, and how many of the characters are here. So you can see all the details here of the word count. So this is an amazing feature of Google Docs, what I really like, and I will recommend you personally to use this one. If you don't wanna this thing, you just click here, you can just hide it here. Hide it from here. If you wanna all the tabs visible here, you can see here. If you wanna see this document in a full screen, then just click on the view full screen here, so you can see the document is you're editing on the full screen. Okay, so this is a way you can do, and simply just if you don't wanna full screen, then just press the escape key from your keyboard. So this is a way you can count the words and hide the full screen option as well. How to check the spelling and grammar? Simply to check the spelling and grammar, click on the tools and click on the spelling and grammar check. Okay, so spelling and grammar check, you have to click this option and see if I have not did any spelling mistake, that's why it's written. I'll make some mistake, compatible. I'll just make a mistake here. So see, this is a recommendation from the Grammarly, because I have installed the Grammarly in my laptop. That's why if still you wanna check from here directly, just see here it is recommended compatible spelling is should be like this. So it's the best feature of the Google Docs, means whenever you're typing any document or any letter or anything, it simply show you your spelling mistakes, grammar mistake. If you did, simply click on this, so here it will be recommended a document looks good. Okay, it means I have not did any spelling mistakes. Okay, so if this document will edit some changes, then review suggest edits, you have to click here. So currently it is not recommended me any edits. So if you type the document and if you did any mistakes in that, then it will suggest you for the edits. That's it. Now if you want to use the explore function, like here if you have written anything and you want to study regarding this particular word or whatever you have written document is here, then simply go on the tools and and click on this Explore tab. In the Explore tab, you will find some topics here. You can get into the more topics as well. So here micro USB is the term which I might be written here. See, this is a term, micro USB. If you want to see some details about this, simply click on this. So it's web results you will find automatically in the document itself. These are the actual Google results what it will recommend you. So make sure your internet connection should be active, definitely, then only then it will recommend. Okay, if you want to check any micro USB images, so these are the some of the micro USB images, and if you have stored in something in a drive, then it will be here. In my drive, this is the document only which is written word as a micro USB, that's why it's recommended this file only. But it is a best feature, like if this word particular micro USB you have used in any other sheets, documents or presentation in the and that document is saved in drive, then this in the Explore function it will show all the documents whichever presented in your drive here. Okay, I hope this is the best feature and you will like this feature of the Google Drive itself. So I personally like this. If you wanna write any content, or you are writing any article, or simply copy and paste that article and you want to study that, what are the words, what are the things are there, then simply copy that document and simply click on the Explore. So all the terms whatever you have written there, it will explore here. So simply see, if I have written this USB word here, so USB Wikipedia is here. Simply click on the link. If you want to read about the USB, simply Wikipedia will be opened. So this is a what feature. So this is a great feature what Google Docs is giving us. How to add watermark to the document. To add the watermark to the document, simply click on the Insert tab and see here watermark is the option. Click on here, and if you want to select any image file from the drive or the photos or the Google email search, like suppose I'll simply click this USB, and suppose this is what I want, so I'll insert this image as a watermark. So see, this image simply watermarked here. Okay, you can watermark your logos, your any images or your office pics or anything that you want to add. If you want to remove this watermark, simply click on the remove watermark. Okay, so this is way how you can add your image watermarks. How to translate the document to any other language. To translate this document to any other language, simply click on the tools and click here translate document. So translated copy of index 1, choose a language that you want to translate. So here you can see many languages that you want to translate. Okay, so I'll select any of the language that you want to translate. Suppose I want to translate this into the Hindi language, so I'll click on here and simply click on the translate. So automatically it will open the next next page, and this document have been transferred to the Hindi language. See, this is a hello 12344. So like this, it is very index 1, index 1.1, index 1.2, like this it is translated to the Hindi language. Again, I'll show you. You have to just click on the tools and click on this translate document feature, and you have to choose the language. Suppose you want to translate this into the any other, like I'll select suppose Latin language, then Latin, translate to the Latin. The one second copy of that Latin languages will be created here. So you can see this is a Latin version of the document. Okay, so like this you can translate your document easily to any of the language that you want to translate. How to insert images in the document. So to insert the images, just simply click on here insert image, or simple you can click on the image tab as well and click on the image. So you will find many options, like you want to upload from computer or you want to search the web. drive photos or by URL or camera. All the options are here. So I'll search the web in the images. So see, Google Images search option is clearly you can see here. And suppose you wanna type a USB, so see, you can see all the images related to USB. Suppose you want to select this image and you just click on the insert tab, so see, automatically this means you don't have to search images in the next window and then download that image, copy, paste and all the stuff. Simply just you want to search any image from the internet. So it's a very good option that what Google Docs is offering. Okay, so in the image tab, it's not necessary mandatory to search from the web. If you don't have any images or you wanna search it from the internet, then use this. If you have your own image, then simply that feature is also here, upload from the computer, or simply if you have any image saved in Drive or in your Google Photos you have stored, or from the camera itself it will capture and immediately it will insert. So this feature definitely is very much useful for the content writer, article writer, or if you're writing anything and to edit this image, definitely it is having all the options, like in you wanna change the size and you wanna place it here, margin, how much margins, move it text, all the options are available. Size and rotation, suppose you want to rotate the image, here is the all the options, width, height, you can change. Text wrapping is the option, like wrap text, inline with text, whatever the things are here. You can break text, behind text, means the text will be behind the image, in front of text. Many more options are here, so I'll recommend you to check this thing and you just explore these things from your end. So again, for these images, they have added the adjustments options, like in transparency, brightness, contrast. All the options are available here, like how much transparent effect. Transparency means it will go fade the image immediately if you wanna make that image bright. So as in you can see, the image have been brightened. Contrast, all the features all into the one place you can find the features. So definitely you try this image option and just let me know in the comment box how you liked how you use this option, and have you used it, and how things are useful for you. Just let me know in the comment box as well. How to make this document in a PDF format. So simply to make the PDF, click on the file, and in the download option you can find the PDF document format here. So just click on this PDF file and in a second you will find the option of the PDF version. So this is the PDF version have been downloaded here. See, this is a PDF file of that particular document you made. Okay, so within a fraction of seconds you can just simply make the PDF versions as well. You can share these PDF files with your colleagues, your friends, and easily you can create the PDF versions.